Oh. Ooh. Hey, everybody. Let me just post this real quick and comment. Ooh. Well, hi, everyone. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but we are back and we're here with another Spicy Poll Wednesday. Today, we have some crazy stories about wasted bodies. You know, you have had anticipation of having sex with someone and they don't live up to your expectations. Yeah, we're talking about those stories, about those people that waste our time in the bed. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit before I start. How's everyone doing tonight? I know it's been a while since we had one of these. I think I forgot to put makeup on right here. Yeah, I definitely did. Oh well. How's everybody Memorial Day weekend? How did that go? Did people have fun? Were y'all outside? I wasn't in New York this weekend, but I saw that everybody was outside. So shout outs to everyone who threw something and went outside. So again, today's episode, hey Spicy Studios, we in here, gang. So today's episode is basically about the time that you had sex with someone and it ends up being a wasted body. So I'm just gonna, why does my dog decides to do everything when I go live? Girl, sit down somewhere. Anyway, so I'm gonna wait for my co-host to arrive, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Again, today's episode is about wasted bodies, meaning that we had sex with someone, end up not being great, and yeah. So let me see if our she's not in here. Karen, can you text the group chat and see where we're at with our guests today, so we can get started? If not, I'm just gonna start reading the stories. You done eating? Because you made a whole bunch of noise. Y'all don't get a dog. It's a waste of time. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So this is how it goes on Spicy Poll Wednesday. You guys already know. I'm going to tell the story. I'm going to read a story. You're going to rate it from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild, 5 being very, very spicy. And then you're going to guess their zodiac signs. Then you're going to guess their zodiac signs. And then when our co-host comes on at the end of the show, she will tell us a story about the time that she had sex with someone and ends up being a wasted body because they did not perform well in the bed. With that being said, we're going to start off with the small stories, and then we're going to get to the larger stories that were submitted. The first one was called, I call Rabbit Season. She goes, the dick was small, and he fucked like a rabbit. The only plus was he could bust and still stay hard. We're not going to guess the zodiac sign with this one because it's too short, but basically, she's a Sagittarius, and he was a Leo. So, I don't know what that means. I don't know if Leos do that or if that was just particularly him. So we're going to move on to the next story. The next story is called Sneaky Season. Yeah, 1 chili pepper. We didn't get enough. Listen, guys, if you're going to send us stories, we like them long and we like them detailed, right? Long and detailed, right? That's how we like our stories because we get more out of it, and it's more fun when there's a long story. But don't worry, the stories are getting longer. We're just getting through the short ones first, and then we're going to get through the long ones. Next story. We call this Sneaky Season. So actually, a couple years ago, I was talking to this guy. He was cool, nice, and we was talking for quite a minute, actually. We went out on a date, and we still hung out after. We went to his spot, watched a movie, started drinking, and one thing led to another. I swear, bro lasted 30 seconds. I asked him if he was serious, and he was like, yeah, he nutted, and she looked at the condom. I was just shook. He ended up trying to get me to cuddle him after, so he ended up knocking out, and I tried sneaking out his house. As soon as I got in my car, he came outside and asked me, where was I going? I said home and left. I was shook that he woke up because I thought he wasn't going to notice. Okay, a couple of things here. So let's say they said she was drinking, right? Let's say if it's whiskey dick. Have you ladies ever had sex with a man and it ends up being whiskey dick? So maybe that was the issue, right? I think that's the issue. Hey, there is our co-host. She's joined. Hi, baby. All right, I'm gonna ask you to come in. There we go. Hi. Why can't you accept you? Accept. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Sweaty. We asked for spring. They're giving summer, okay?
Spring never checked in for work, so we get summer.
See, you get a sister summer, and I didn't ask for all that. You know what I'm saying?
So Janelle, I just want to introduce you to the Cups and Combos page. Guys, this is Janelle. She is our co-host for the evening. Janelle, just tell our audience a little bit about yourself and where they can find you.
Sure. My name is Janelle. I'm here in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. I'm a sex educator and a creator. I've been doing sex ed for about 10 years. I'm also the creator of Sex Redefined, which is a video series showcasing marginalized voices. They talk about sex and what it means to them.
Yes, and where can they have your Instagram right there. But I'm so excited to have Janelle on because I love having sex educators on the show because they learn us something, right? We might think we know something and we absolutely don't know nothing. And then here comes the sex educators like, that's not what that is. So we're going to get into our next story. So just to remind everybody, this is how that goes. We're going to read anonymous sex stories. You're going to rate them from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild, 5 being very, very spicy. And then we're going to guess their zodiac signs. And then at the end, Janelle is going to tell us a story about the time that she had a wasted body, meaning that she had sex with someone and it was subpar. So here we go into the next story. This one is called Slimy Season. And it starts off really bad. First of all, it just starts off really, really bad. 2020, I decided to cheat on my husband with a well-known local rapper.
Not a local rap. Okay, sorry.
It's the SoundCloud rapper for me.
Girl, no.
Who had been in my inbox for weeks. This was my first time cheating in the 7 years we've been together. Hold on for a second. Maya. Sorry, someone's coming. I'm live, sis. I'm literally live right now. Maya. Okay, I'm gonna have to start putting her in the room. Anyway. She's never made that noise before. Yeah, the book is said not like it was. Yeah, it's not heading right. Anyway, so 7 years now she's cheating on her husband with the local SoundCloud rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So I bring dude to my house. I hope y'all don't share a house. And we was chilling, and he pulled his dick out. It was uncircumcised. I'm 33 and never seen one in person. Okay. Well, it also depends on how many sexual partners you've had that you never came across the uncircumcised dick before.
And most people don't realize that circumcision is a very American concept. Like most of the people with penises in the world are not circumcised. So
that's what I try to tell people. It's very Americanized. It's not really like if you go to the West Indies, you go to Africa, you go to anywhere else, you're not going to find circumcised penises. It's just we just happen to do it here for reasons. They say for cleanliness, but it's not. It's not. I watched Adam Ruined Everything, and he said that the reason for circumcision is unnecessary, but that's another story. Anyway, so at this point, I'm shocked. So I touched it, and the tip was kind of wet and slimy. That's because he was pre-coming.
Because he's uncircumcised. That's what you do, you know? Like,
Oh my God. After that, I knew it was about to suck because fuck no. So he pulls out a Magnum. Men, have we not, we've talked about this. Wear your condom size.
Release my people, the shackles of Magnums. Okay? Like, literally, all marketing concept, the gold wrapper, like all the things about needing a Magnum was done up by their marketing. But
it is all marketing.
okay.
And mind you, his erect penis was no more than 5 inches max.
The average is 5.5, but continue.
It kept slipping out and lasted about a good 4 minutes. I'll never cheat again as long as I live. Well, ma'am, if you're going to cheat on your husband, please not with the local SoundCloud rapper.
Listen, not everybody is Chance. I tell y'all, like, not everyone's going to make it out of SoundCloud Street. We all can't make it. We need electricians, okay? We need carpenters.
We need plumbers, okay? There's a shortage. All right, guys. What are y'all rating that story from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being spicy? Janelle, I'll let you go first.
It's not spicy. It's kind of sad. Like, I don't know. So like a 1.5, maybe.
I don't blame you. They get better. They're gonna get better. People in the audience, what are we rating the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being very mild and 5 being very, very spicy? Someone says, hell no. Nah. We got 2. Hey Tasha. We got 1 chili pepper, 1. Oh, not the sad face. Yeah.
You brought me on here.
Not -1. Y'all are so rude. All right. So this person didn't give us the zodiac sign, so we're kind of going to skip over it. Now we're getting into the longer stories, which is my favorite part.
All right.
Here we go. I call this one Peter Rabbit. I circled back to an ex, but it wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. This is really bad and embarrassing sex. We broke up a few years ago before both of our glow-ups, and his glow-up was, oh my God, like he was fine, body built, dressing nice, showing off that deep dimple and white smile. His body, he was amazing to look at, but that's about it.
Ooh.
So we reconnect because I bumped into him at one of these music industry parties. He was looking and smelling so good. He told me he low-key stalks my IG page because I was always pretty, but I grew into a beautiful woman.
Okay. Right? Tell me more. Yes.
I'm getting bashful as he's giving me all these compliments, but laughing and slapping his arm gently just to feel his muscles. And she says muscles, like she spelled muscles.
She meant that shit. Okay.
She meant it. He had a few buttons undone on his shirt to show his chest. I swear just looking at him made the pussy quiver. All right, sis.
Girl, be talking sometime.
We get a few drinks and forget that we're there with anyone else. We start reminiscing and flirt with the idea of dating again. All of a sudden, he says to me, "Want a nightcap at my place?" And of course, I of course say yes. We catch a cab to his bomb-ass apartment in Financial District. I forgot to mention that he makes some good money. I'm praying the whole time that this night is magical and he will be my husband. Wait.
Listen, sis saw, she had a vision. Okay. She's like, where you live again?
She said, ooh, Friday, ooh, you got money? Ooh, you my husband. He tells me to get comfortable on his terrace overlooking Jersey. He goes inside and comes back with some white wine. My pussy is drooling and want to fuck him right on this balcony. Have you ever had sex on a balcony, Janelle?
No, find me a balcony. Okay.
You gotta go on vacation. Apparently that's where everybody's doing it.
Girl, I live in Philly. There is no balconies out here, so I guess I gotta go on vacation. Okay.
We drink some more. We start flirting sexually. He asked me if I could see mean, he asked if he could see me with my dress off. Consent is sexy. Yes, it is.
Hmm?
I say sure and start coming out my silk slip dress. Yes, right on that balcony. Oh, girl, you
Listen,
naked on the balcony?
yes. So,
There I am, laying on his patio chair in my bra and panties. He smiles and tells me, I want to take care of you tonight. Thank you, Jesus. Not you want to take care. Ah, sorry. He picks me up and carries me into the bedroom. He asks me if it's okay that he handcuffs me to the bed. I'm getting hot and heavy and say yes. He handcuffs me to the bed and starts taking off my bra, but takes his panties off with his mouth. He started on my face, kissing me softly on the forehead, then my cheek, then my mouth, and he makes his way down my body, licking and sucking on each nipple, and I'm in pure bliss because what the fuck was happening? He keeps going down towards my torso, in between my legs, kissing on each thigh, and he starts eating me out. This is where the story takes a hard left.
see, I was with. Go ahead. Break my heart. Let's go.
I'm thinking he's about to devour my pussy like meat falling off a rib bone. But it was the complete opposite. He was sucking on my clit way too hard. You would think he was trying to get the corner of some juice out of the container. Ouch.
I've been there. I've been there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, men, is that your go-to technique? And if so, the sucking has to be gentle. Or if the woman likes it to be gentle, ask her if you want it gentle or if she wants it hard, but don't assume.
Right. And my thing is start low and go high. Don't go high and then try to dial it back. And also listen, like men, listen while you're doing it because you're not making good, happy. You're not doing what you think you're doing.
Thank you. So I immediately moved my body. He took that as if I wanted to, if he took that as if I liked it and wanted to go harder. So I pushed him off of me with my feet and told him that it didn't feel good. Well, at least she's like said something
Yes.
because most women won't. You know, ladies, I want you to be honest with people. If they're not doing something that you don't like, just please say something. That's true. Niggas don't be paying attention to their shorty. That's very true. It's very, very true.
Get caught up in a moment. You gotta listen. You know? We're getting clues here. And maybe and the clue could be don't do that's also
Right. He apologized and said he was so used to doing it one way that it was default for him. There's a problem right there. Not that she donkey kicked him. She just moved him. Like with the feet. Move with your feet like this. Like, not donkey. Imagine she donkey kicked his ass. Yo. I roll my eyes and let him keep going. He puts a condom on and has me missionary. Not my first pick, whatever. Janelle, what's your first pick? What's your go-to position?
My favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would say my favorite is definitely doggy style, but not everybody. I start there. Not everybody. I have a lot going on the lower part of me.
Oh, you got ass. Your ass be assing. Okay.
Yeah, everything, and I can't. You can't just throw it on somebody. You gotta prep them first. You can't just. So yeah, a favorite for me, but we can't start. That's what you're working with before. We take it there because then sometimes men just finish quick, and then I was like, see, I should have eased it in, and I look at it.
She said her ass be thrown in the back, and then be making niggas come in less than 30. Heard you say.
you asked was here.
Heard you said. She said, don't want to go there. You sure you want to go back there? All right, you gotta have some experience.
What about you?
My go-to position is actually writing. Sorry, I thought so. So I actually
you're in. That's what I'm hearing is that you're in shape.
You said what?
That you're in shape because you need some stamina that.
Yeah, like my knees have been like, there's ways if you plant your feet and on the bed, if the bed's not too soft or sinks, like you plant your feet and bounce. I think second would be back shots, but I don't have a lot of ass, but I do like it. I don't have a lot of ass. I don't do what you do. I can't do what you do, but I like it though.
No, it feels good. I feel you about the soft bed. I once almost bounced off a bed. Like the bed was too soft. He had to catch me mid-air, pulling
Not mid-air.
I was going down.
Oh no. All right. So, where were we? He was a decent girth and length, which made me excited. He then starts jackrabbiting my pussy as if he was a virgin, and no lie, comes in 5 minutes and collapses on top of me. I was screaming in my head, no, God, why would you make a creature so beautiful, but he can't fuck?
Girl, you can have it all. Sometimes life is unfair.
Yeah. She goes, he then uncuffs me. I gave him another excuse in my head because maybe he has whiskey dick. See? Whiskey dick. Maybe the liquor made him come fast, so I gave him another chance. I whispered in his ear that I wanted morning sex. He kissed me on my forehead and said, I got you. The next morning, I wake up to him having breakfast on the nightstand waiting for me. As he should after that performance last night. The hell?
Man's like, if I feed her, she'll forget. It's like, oh no, I remember.
The way to a woman's heart is through her stomach.
Yes.
It is. I'm sorry. For me, at least, like if you feed me, okay. It made me smile and forget about last night. He comes into the room with just his drawers on. Again, this man was sculpted by the gods. He gets in the bed and goes, I owe you one. Yes, let's get it.
Listen, you owe me too, but anyways, go ahead.
I wanted doggy style because I wanted him to feel this bubble butt bounce off his abs. See? She's doing a bubble. She's doing to you. She's doing to you. We get into position and he did it again. Jackrabbit style and coming in 5 minutes. Again, disappointed. I got my ass up, asked if I could use the shower, and called an Uber home. Didn't even eat breakfast. For a few weeks, he was blowing my line and I had to slowly fade him to black. Such a beautiful man, but he couldn't fuck me good. He's still single, and I know why. All right, guys, what are we rating the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy? And can we guess their zodiac sign? Janelle, you will go first.
Ooh. She had us in the beginning. She had us on the ropes. It's spicy. I'll give it. Let's give it a 3.
Okay.
Thing just. Yeah.
Not what in the thumper. Oh man. All right, guys. What do you think? Oh, Janelle, what's your zodiac sign? Can you guess? Uh-oh, did we lose you? Uh-oh. Did we lose you? We lost Janelle. I think we lost her. Her service must be bad. Yeah, I think we lost her. Hold on. I'm gonna remove her and have her come back on. There we go. Wait. Okay, review request. There we go. Probably, yeah, I agree. There we go.
Sorry.
It's okay. So we have 3.5 chili peppers. He's a Cancer, Taurus, 2 chili peppers.
Ooh, I see Cancer for him. I see a Cancer.
Sounds like she could have taught him how to please her. He probably was overly excited about the entire ordeal. Yeah, and I agree. He could have. 3 chili peppers. She's a Virgo. He's a Capricorn. Yeah, he could have been overly excited. So, but twice.
I'll say in the morning too. Like you got hopefully a nice 8 hours. Like,
and the thing about men is that their testosterone is very high in the morning.
Exactly.
So I want to give that the excuse, but I'm also like, it happened twice and he's a jackrabbit. So it's like, it's not giving what it's supposed to give.
Right. And like then we start talking about like chances, right? Like how many chances are we giving folks? She said, I'm giving you a full, not even 24, I'm giving you 12 hours. Show me what you got.
Yeah. So, and you know, I'm a big believer that the first time you have sex with someone, you know, you're getting to know each other's bodies. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to be amazing the first time, right? But it happened again. So it's like,
right. And they're also exes. I forgot that part. So this is not the first time they've had sex with each other.
Right.
So you know.
And then on top of all that, I forgot my train of thought. Sorry, Janelle, what you were saying?
No, I was saying, like, she said he had a glow up. So if A was be excited, she was clearly excited. You know what I'm saying? So, come on. We're not making we live through a pandemic. I'm not making excuses for nobody no more.
Right. And there's also like certain things are inexcusable the first time you have sex with someone. Like there's just certain things it's just like, nah, I can't do this a second. Why do you eat when I'm on live? Like why do you do things? Maya.
Because she pays bills in the house, okay?
That's right. She pays bills in the house. Anyway, so her sign is a Virgo and his sign was a Capricorn. So Brandon, I think you were right when you said that he was a Capricorn. You nailed it.
Okay.
All right. Guys, if you are fucking with the content, please follow The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. That is The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. We have more spicy stories and content just like this. And if you want to tell a story about a time that you wasted a body, you can go ahead and call us on our hotline. It's anonymous. It's right there on the pinned comments. And if you want to come on and tell your story, you definitely can. We won't see you, but we will be able to hear you. Moving on. This one is called Hump But No Pump. I broke up with my on and off again boyfriend at the time. I finally decided to go out with this guy who's been hitting me up for quite some time. He picked me up. He had a nice car. The conversation was going so well. We were laughing and joking the whole time on our way to the restaurant. He gets out his card and immediately I notice this man is not the height I thought he was. Has that ever happened to you?
Oh, being kitten. So there's catfishing and there's kitten fishing, right? So
catfishing.
Right. So you know catfish. That's like me taking your photo and like on an app where catfishing is using your photo but using old photos, so you might not look the same. Or knowing your angles and taking pictures from only one angle so people can't see how tall you are, what your weight is, stuff. So yeah, catfishing is using your photos but being very selective in a way that it's lying, but it's still you.
Wow. Okay, so she gets height fished.
Yes.
That's what she said. She goes, I was height fished on Instagram. He had to be like 5'4" the max. We were seeing eye level at this point. Well, maybe not because I had a shoe with a bit of a platform to them. And look, where's P? Paul, where you at? Are you in the chat? Because I know you got something to say about short niggas. Champion of short niggas. You got a champion for them.
Okay, the short king.
Yeah. I looked past this because he had a car and his personality was hitting. So, ladies, if a man is short, does everything else have to hit for you in order for you to keep going on the date? Janelle, what about you?
You have to be bringing something to the table, right? If you reach stuff, then what you doing? Sorry.
I already can't reach the cup. You can't reach the cup either. So now we both using the stool like this.
You asking me to open the window, so you got to be funny. But you realize a lot of shorter men have decent personalities because you have plenty of strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely they have a lot of personality. They don't have personality. So it also says, I wish Paul was in here because he definitely was having the conversation about how tall men can get away with a lot of shit
Yep.
because of their height. And I'm going to agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we get into the restaurant, and again, the conversation is going great. We're sipping on some drink, and then our food came out. Once we start eating, I immediately noticed he chewed with his mouth open. It was
Mm.
the disgusting thing I've ever seen. The food sloshing around and getting caught in the side of his mouth. Oh boy, I couldn't wait till he stopped eating. Sorry. After watching him swallow his food whole, he asked, he asked me what I wanted to get into. I was already tipsy as fuck and just wanted to get out the house, so I said, anywhere. Let's go with the flow. But I wanted to stop by my crib and change. So we did. After I changed, we ended up going to one of his homeboys' backyard parties. It was cool, and now my tipsiness was turning into drunkenness. That I end up tongue kissing him. Actually, that I end up tongue kissing this man in front of everyone. Ooh, child.
After you saw him eat with that same. Anyways, go ahead, keep going.
I told him let's go back to his car and go back to his place. After a few moments, he says bye to all his friends. Sorry, I thought I hear something.
He said, listen, if I'm about to get something, I'm not saying bye to nobody. Y'all see me tomorrow. I'm just.
He said bye to all his friends. I would have done an Irish exit. I would have been like,
Out.
bye to anybody. Let's go. Okay, we pulled up to his crib and it was nicely situated. Anyway, I lay on his bed and he starts pulling off my pants and he goes down on me, but it's rather uncomfortable. Here we go, another one. He starts sucking on the clit very hard and it's not very pleasurable. I try to move away, but he's thinking I'm running because I'm orgasming. Nah, nigga, I'm running because you can't pick up some lessons. What is this, guys? What is this? What is this hard sucking thing that we're doing? It's not a baby bottle top. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, this one guy, I was just like, please, sir, you're gonna take it with you when you're finished. Like, he's sucking it so hard. I was like, it's mine. Leave it where you found it. I don't know what.
And then once, oh, girl, I remember one time that was happening. And I was just like, after he was done, I was like, okay, this doesn't feel good. And now my clit looks like it's red and it looks like this. And I'm like, do I have another organ down there? What's going on? I'm confused. Anyway, I try to move away, but he's thinking I'm running because I'm orgasming. Nah, nigga, I'm running because you can't pick up on the lessons. Moving along, I try to switch and suck his dick, and I was thoroughly disappointed. It wasn't shrimp, but I would say it was slightly below average. Not really much girth. So I sucked the simple dick, not calling it simple dick. She said I sucked the simple dick, but did none of my tricks because why waste it on him? So after subpar oral sex, I say, okay, let's skip to fucking because maybe his stroke game is one of a lifetime. Fair, right? That's fair. Well, I was disappointed again. He was just pounding pussy and not really stroking for anything. Like he thought he was going to Pound Town, was going to do it for me, but it didn't. The slow, sensual strokes are best for me. I think what made all this worse was the amount of sweat he was producing from his scalp and landing on my face.
Let me tell you that is a fear of mine. My friend told me one time that a man sweat in her mouth. Like her mouth was open and it fell in her mouth. And now I carry that with me.
Absolutely. She goes, do you like spitting in your mouth?
No.
Okay. Do you like spitting in others' mouths?
If they ask, but it's not like, I don't like
Body
spit.
food? You spit?
No, specifically spit. Like,
okay.
My mouth, don't spit on, you know how some guys like to just like spit on your coochie? It's just like, I look like I've been shot. I'm like, oh no.
No, not the spit.
I just have a thing with spit, so it's not my thing. But if they ask, I will do it reluctantly. But
Okay.
what are your thoughts on spit?
I don't mind it. Like, don't hawk spit in my mouth. You're like, that's nasty. That's nasty. But I don't mind spit in my mouth at all. At all. Like, I don't know. It kind of turns me on. I'm like if I'm into it. Like, if I'm into it, I'm like, yeah, spit in my mouth. I'm like, spit in my mouth.
You look like a baby bird.
Right? Like, not a baby bird. People in the audience, do y'all like spit? Do you spit in people's mouths? Do you want to be spit in your mouth? Let us know in the comments. Let us know. No, say that. Yeah, no negative. It's not with everyone, right? You're not supposed to like do that with everyone. Like for me personally, I don't do that with everyone.
I'll say maybe that's how the pandemic started. Y'all
Right, girl.
house, and now look at us 2 years later.
Right. But no,
Yeah.
I do that with everyone. I don't think not I do now. I think yeah, I just yeah, the spit in the mouth is OD. I don't think so. I think it's okay. Well, I guess I'm on the branch by myself. Okay, fine.
It's okay. Stand in your truth.
I am. I'll do that. So she goes, so now that he's sweating profusely and it's coming down, and she goes, is landing on my face. She goes, if this was a great fucking situation, it would have turned me on. But because I don't mind a little spit in my mouth, and sweat ain't never hurt nobody. But because I'm already annoyed at about how bad he was in the bed, everything turned me off. I didn't let him finish. I said I'm tired, turned over, and fell asleep, and prayed for the morning to come quickly.
So fucking dramatic.
So, what are we rating the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And can you guess zodiac signs? Janelle, go first.
Spice. I give it a 2.5 because it just got real sad and sweaty at the end.
All these stories are going to be really bad at the end.
I think it's a theme. Okay, so zodiac signs. Maybe she's an Aquarius. I don't know. She's very much like go with the flow, not trying to rock the boat, but now you're getting sweat in your eye. Like, I want more from my Aquarius sister. And I'm not sure about the guy.
Okay.
What do you?
Let's see what the audience says. We have 4 chili peppers. The girl's an Aquarius. The guy's a Libra. Who's the Cancer pot of gold? Which one is it? Is it the woman telling the story, or is the sweaty ass man?
Not sweaty.
We have 4 chili peppers. She's a Leo, and the guy is a Pisces. All right. Ooh, my hair's itchy. All right. So she goes, oh, the girl's a camp. Okay. So she goes, his sign is a below average Aries.
Oh, first off, this Aries slander. Anyways, sorry, continue.
And she said her sign is a Virgo. Oh, man. Wait, are we missing the story? Hold on. Oh, no. I thought we was missing the story. We have one. Okay. All right. Guys, if you're fucking with the content, please follow The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. We go live every other Wednesday to tell anonymous sex stories sent to us by our followers based on a topic that we have. And today's topic is wasted body. So meaning that you had sex with someone and you were thoroughly disappointed. So that is what we have. Here we go. Last story of the evening, and then we're going to turn it over to Janelle. This one is called Kitty Needs Loving. She starts off, and mind you, you know what? All the people who submitted stories today are women. The women are upset, okay? The women are mad.
This is a song of my people. We gotta get it off our chest. That's why we're here.
They are very upset. I have no story. I usually get one story, at least from a man. I got no stories from him. So here we go. Kitty needs loving. Can you tell me what is going on with men and their ability to eat the cootie cat? Sorry. Okay. Paul, where were you? We was having this short conversation and you was not around. So the audience agreed that tall men get away with a lot of shit and short men need a lot of personality. So it's been said, okay? So she goes, can you tell me what is going on with the men and their ability to eat cootie cat? There was one point in my life that I was just meeting men who just can't lick my pussy right. Can we be more honest with people about their cunnilingus skills? So yeah, I had a string of unsatisfactory sex and head, but this one really caused me to become celibate and fuck with toys for a good 6 to 7 months. Wow. Sis, if you are in this audience, baby, celibate 6, 7 months?
Listen, she's in my thoughts and prayers because it had to.
Thoughts and prayers. Anyway, if you're going to join the live, if you're requesting to join the live, you have to tell a story. If you're not, if you're coming here to promote anything, don't do that. We're only getting stories from people who are trying to tell a story about a time that they got a wasted body. If you're not doing that, please don't request. Thank you. Anyway, this guy was talking so much. So when I was reading it, I was like, okay, this is crazy. This guy was talking so much shit about how he can eat pussy well, and women have told him his mouth can replace the rose toy. That's a lot of shit talking now.
Okay.
You replacing the rose toy. Like.
And I feel like it's always, sometimes they just be straight lying, but it's always like the one girl that hypes their head up. And then, just like, sis, be honest. You lied to be nice to him, and now he's terrorizing all of us.
Not terrorizing us. Pot of Gold, do you want to come live and tell us a story? All right. Let's have you join. Let it be juicy, girl. All right, I'm trying to accept it. Why does that phone do this? Well, hey.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry. I was putting my baby down because I have to tell this story.
Please tell us the story about the time you had a wasted body.
Oh my God. So it was sometime in college, and this is how I know it was bad, because I was drunk and it was bad. And I woke up and I was like, yo, really? Like, so going to leave the person's sign out of it because I don't know if they'll ever come across this. But I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a lot of energy. Mm-hmm. This person was older than me. I tend to like older dudes. Mm-hmm. I assumed he was short. And he's also I'm not going to go into his profession because I really don't know if he'll ever see this. But he was short, and the box was crazy. It was crazy good. And sometimes I feel like shorter men, they overcompensate because they short. So they be like, I got to do it good. It was phenomenal to the point where I didn't even, I was like, damn, I get the dick too. That was the gotcha.
Oh no!
That was the gotcha, because I likes what I like. I'm less dominant in bed because I have a dominant personality, so I like to be dominated in bed, so I was letting him do what he wanted, and then he pulled it out, and I was like, in my head, the first thing was, is he hard right now? Like, where's the rest? No. No. And I'm already like, damn, the head was so good, and then it's a lot to put all the clothes back on, and where we were, it was kind of awkward. So I was just like, damn, I guess it looked thick. It's girthy, so maybe it'll do something.
Even with girth?
Even with girth, I found myself digging and I guess he thought it was good because I was digging my hands into his back, but it was to push it more in.
Right. Get closer, right? Like, scooch on the chair. If I scooch up a little bit, maybe I feel something.
So it was halfway pumping? So like he was like,
No, it was all the way in. It just
That's all you got. You know what I'm saying?
you went
like
holes in you, basically.
this was like I said, because I like even my dude, like I don't fake. Like I got to get into it. I don't fake. It's shout out to all the women that's like, oh, I made them feel good. Oh, look, I rather you mad at me than me mad at you, because
I hear that.
I refuse to be salty. Shout out to women, just because like I believe all pussy is good. It's just a guy. It takes the right dude. I'm biased because I am a woman. I'm a hetero woman, cis woman. So I just think, the pussy phenomenal. I done pushed the baby out of here, the snapback good, I mean, it's amazing. The vagina does these things.
Period.
So I'm just like, I was so sad. And it was like, well, I was drunk. He was drunk. So I gave him another chance. And I was like, his dick is just too little. And it's not that my pussy big. Because he was like, damn, this, like, all the, ooh, like, damn. I'm like, I wish I could. I was like, he was just, because he looked at me and I was just like.
Well, I find that, of course, my studies of Spicy Pole Wednesday and things.
This was probably not like, so I apologize.
I find, you said what?
I said I apologize for the low spice level because.
No, I think it's very, no, don't worry about it. I find that, and it's a conversation that men who lack in the pumping department is amazing at head, and the men that are amazing at pumping,
they need a little help. They just need
a little help finding their way down there.
And I'm a coach. I believe in being a coach. If I like the food, I will coach you. I'll be like, baby, no, go back up, right there. Nod to the left. Put your whole. I'm good at being like, put your whole tongue on it. Put the the whole tongue. I need it right there. And then I'm good for pushing the nigga head down, like just. I accidentally choked you with my coochie. Yeah, I'm good for that.
Choked you with the coochie.
Oh yeah, especially if you tell me to ride your face. I'm good for being like, oh my bad, I ain't realize you did.
They have to breathe. They have to breathe.
You will be suffocating, baby. Tell me to ride your face one good time.
But yeah, that was a wasted body, because even in a sober moment, I was like,
damn.
So I spent the next like 2 weeks trying to figure out how to get out of seeing and talking to him again.
Yes. Treat him like a horse. Let that man out.
I was like, let's go on some more dates. This is cool. This is fun. And then it got to a point where, it's not you, it's me. I'm in college. I got a lot to going on. But
it was a nice escape. But
nice dates. He was a gentleman. To be fair, he was a gentleman. But I'm like, if you do have a mid-range penis, like tiny, like it's not like it's girthy, but it's not like long. Having good head is good, but it's like you got to learn how to work it. You got to. Like, stroke was like not there. It was just like I was like, this can't be it, Lord. Let me. Lord, you wouldn't have done this to me. I pay my tithes. This ain't.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that story.
Thank you. Hey.
I appreciate it.
I love you. Oh, hey, sis. Hey, Janelle. This was sis. I love her. But yeah, thank y'all for this. I definitely will be tuning in. And after my baby sleep, taking a nap, because I won't be all loud. He only 3 months, but
All right. Well, blessings to you and your baby.
Bless y'all. Thank you. Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Wait. Paul says, fellas, we got to do better. Let's give out C- for women out there. Shut up.
But
anyway.
Right.
So she goes, the guy's talking so much shit about how he can eat pussy well, and women have told him his mouth can replace the rose toy. Okay. Me being intrigued, I wanted to test drive his mouth, see if he was really about that life. While he talking all that good shit in my text, I told him to pull up and let me come in his throat. Oh! He texts back when I told him, he texts back when, and I told him now. About 45 minutes later, this man was in my crib. I had to make sure the pussy was nice and clean and served it on a gold platter. I know that's right.
I mean, she had 45 minutes, so anyway.
Right? You better sit on that platter, sis. We made some small talk. I turned on the TV for some background noise. He got close to me and started kissing my neck, my earlobes, and caressing my titties at the same time. Then we started kissing, and I mean kissing for like 5 to 7 minutes straight. It turned me on. A good kisser turns my faucet all the way on. I just knew he could eat some pussy like he said he could. I do like makeout session. Like
that.
I really, really like kissing. Like if you're a good kisser, oh baby, we are kissing.
Kisser, that's the thing. Because like when it's not good, it's like,
yeah. So like you saw that meme that was going around saying I don't like kissing. I'm like, how y'all having sex if y'all not kissing? I'm confused.
I feel like that's part of it, but you know, some people aren't blessed. You know, that I feel like, especially with men, they find one thing they're good at and just say fuck everything else. They're like, I got this. It's just like they're not well rounded. That's what I want from men, to be well rounded.
Just a little well rounded. She goes, he focused his attention onto my nipples, just suckling on them and softly biting them. He kept going down further, kissing my stomach, my inner thighs, and that crevice around the labia. I was shivering because it was so intense and so passionate. He took my panties and spread my legs apart, caressing and kissing my calves, and then pushed my knees towards my chest and kissed my labia, spread them apart, and went for the clit. Technique. Technique. He was doing so good until he wasn't. Right after I have my orgasm, he would change his tongue stroke and I would lose it all over again. Oh, that is the worst.
Oh, no, that's what you, hey, sir.
Like, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Right there. Keep doing that. I don't believe he was doing it on purpose because he kept asking me to cream on his tongue. But how could I? If he kept moving and losing momentum. This went on for about 10 minutes. I gave up and stopped trying to coach him because he obviously wasn't listening. I pushed him away, finished myself off, and told him to watch me. He sat there stroking his dick like he was going to get some. He wasn't. After I had an orgasm, finally, I pulled my pants and panties and politely asked him, so what you about to do? Honestly, wait, let's have an honest moment. Ladies, have you ever been hit with the so what you about to do moment?
I've never done it. I feel like I would feel bad. No, I've done it, but I haven't said that. I just popped up and just looked like.
Has it ever been done to you? Being very honest with yourself.
No. I would say I might have had like, oh, you can't stay the night, but not like we got halfway through and he's just like, so what's the rest of your day look like? Oh, okay. Gotta run some.
So if we're honestly speaking, I have said it to someone and someone has said it to me. So I was like, when I got hit with the O's, I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Me?
Not after like sucking dick, no, just like after the whole ordeal of just having sex.
Yeah.
Was like, oh, so what you about to do? Not like having a bad experience with someone.
Not like, not like her, be like, so.
Yeah, not like what she did, but just like after everything was said and done, it's
right.
time, so what you got planned, So he looked confused, but I wasn't. Things and left. All right, what are we rating this story from 1 to 5? Chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. And can you guess zodiac sign?
All right.
If properly, not gonna know what that's what's happening. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. All right, Janelle, go first.
I'm giving it a 4. I mean, I was here for it. It's sexy.
It was
Yeah, I was just like, yes, tell me more about what he's doing until he wasn't doing it. Signs, him, her, she's giving, I want to say either a Virgo or a Leo. Because
Okay.
Virgos, like, they like things their way or no way at all. So,
Mm, that's very true. All right, people in the audience, what are we doing? We have a lot of chili peppers, 3 chili peppers, 4 chili peppers, but she's dead wrong. She's a Aquarius, 4 chili peppers, 3 chili peppers. She's a Virgo, a Libra. The girl's a Pisces. The guy's a Sagittarius. Someone says she's a Leo. All right. So his sign, the guy, is a Libra, and her sign is Taurus.
oh, those hoes.
Someone just guessed she's a Taurus. That's so funny. All right. If you guys are fucking with the content, please follow The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. Again, that is The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. And now we are at the last story of the evening, which is Janelle's.
Oh.
Liz, tell us a time that you had a wasted body. We are all ears.
So, I didn't think about this until you started a live and you said that. So, bear with me. All right. So, it was in college. A guy I would see around campus, very cute. I like him dark skinned, tall, with a beard. I was just like, yes. So I asked my friends about him. They're like, oh, he's single, but he has a baby mom. I'm just like, all right. They're like, she's at home, he's in college, and they're not together, but he has a kid. I was just like, well, the kid's not here, and I'm not a babysitter, so that has nothing to do with me.
What?
So he was in an organization. So I would just like pop up at meetings, no matter, I didn't care what they were talking about. I'm like, oh, politics? Yes, I too vote. Yes.
You were like, about the what?
Like, are you changing? I would like leave campus, change, come back, and just be like, oh, yes, I have thoughts and opinions. So eventually our paths cross. And yeah, so we're cool. So this is like a couple months of building, talking. So then one day he's like, oh, you smoke? I'm just like, yeah. I was like, yeah, sure. Not really, but And he was like, all right, cool, good to know. So he's just like, if you want to come and smoke with me sometime, we should do that. I was like, okay, knowing damn well I don't smoke, right? So now he has my number. I have his number. One night, real late, text me. He's just like, hey, you trying to smoke right now? All my friends are busy. I was like, yeah, come through. Right? So now I'm trying to clean my room, right? I'm just pushing everything under the bed. Okay? This is college during my broke days. I'm trying to find like my nicest Victoria's Secret underwear. I'm just like, I'm saying?
So because you put them in the washing machine too much and the lace is like.
Yes. Victoria's Secret, you got 5 washes and that shit is falling apart. I'm just like, body spray. He comes over. I'm just like, oh, I should.
I love spell.
Make it work, okay? Comes over. He's just like, oh, it's nice in here. I was like, oh, thank you. I was just hanging out. I look like this all the time. So yeah, first thing, he's just like, can you roll? And I'm just like, yes, but one, I lied about being a smoker for real. You say you smoke, so why can't you roll? I'm just like, yeah, of course. I mean, I rolled something. It looked like a square, but it got the job done. It was not.
He accepted that fake rolled L?
Yeah, that was like, we both had to be lying because.
Yeah. Knowing how to roll.
Listen, I was like, he really came in weed and backwoods. I was like, oh, now I gotta work for it? Like, come on now. Like, now we're rolling papers, a mess. Anywho, I figured it out, rolled it up. I'm just like, here you go. So we smoking for a little bit. Huh?
Now she's taking lessons from Friday.
Had to improvise, okay? I was like, I wear my good underwear. I'm getting some tonight.
Right.
So yes, so we're making small talk. I'm like, sir, this is not. I know why we're here, right? So leans over, kiss me on my neck. I'm like, yes, this L can go to hell. Like this can go over there, right? I'm just like, So yeah, so kissing was good. I was like, all right. And then I just like touched his chest and he just made a noise. Mind you, touched his chest through his shirt. It was a deep, like, guttural, like, I was just like, and I was just like, all right. So now we're still kissing. I move my hands off his chest. He takes my hand, puts it under his shirt, almost like on his nipple.
Oh, he like nipple play.
Yeah, but like I didn't pick up on that because it's like, where are you putting my hand? So yeah, under his shirt, and now he's whispering in my ear, and he's like, flick it, and I'm just like,
Wow.
sir, your nipple? And he's just like, because I never like I saw in college,
Yeah.
so I'm just like, so I like tapped it. He's like, flick it hard, and now he's like, he is serious at this point. I was like, we are so fully clothed. He takes his shirt off, mind you, I'm still wearing all of my clothes at this point. And he was like, yeah, I need this. So I need you to flick it hard. I was just like,
Wait, men in the audience, are y'all into nipple play? Like, no.
this
Like-
is not body shaming, but he had like bigger, he had nipples for real. Like, like not like little ones. Like they look like mine. I was just like,
No.
and that's not body shaming. I was just very,
You was a little like, wow, okay, he has nipples. Like, of course we all have nipples, but like,
right. So I'm just like, okay, I'm with it. I mean, I made it this far. And then he goes down on me because I'm just like, I flicked it a couple times. I was like, that's all you got. I got carpal tunnel. My hand hurts. Like, I can do so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just, I don't know what he was doing. Like, first he spit on it repeatedly. And I'm just like, I don't. And I was like, that's a lot of spit. And just like put his face in it and just like, you know how you motorboat titties? That's what he did to my labia. And I'm just like, oh no, we can end this here. And I just was like, maybe this is a warm up. You know what I'm saying? Like he needed a little warm up with the nipples. Maybe I'm gonna repeat that. He motorboated my labia, like not even like really near the. Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, okay. I was like, maybe that's not like his strong suit. Maybe the sex will be better. Y'all. And I was like, okay, decent sized penis. Real, average, nothing crazy. I was just like, maybe this is where he'll excel. Girl, no. Just on top of me, everyone uses jackhammer. It was faster than that. I was like, nigga, do you run track? Like, I don't even understand how you moving so fast. Like, what? Like, it was like the thrusting. I'm just like,
that's Pound Town.
girl, I was like, now, like, I'm scooching up. Like, I was like, sir, my headboard from Walmart, I can't be doing.
From Walmart.
I was in college.
My bed, sir.
Right, this bed, the whole thing cost $60. We are on shaky ground. Like, you.
Someone called them the Tasmanian devil. Stop it.
I was like, oh no. And I was like, in my head, I was like, but he's so cute. Like, out of my experience, just looking at him, I was like, look at this face. Lord, why would you do this to me?
Someone said he was fucking Sonic.
Servant. Now look at me with my $10 headboard just out here rocking. I was like, sir, the screw.
Keep making the headboard cheaper.
I was like, bruh, like, it's not even screwed in properly because I was in college, didn't have a screwdriver. We, like, out here risking it all, and I know you're not gonna fix my bed afterwards. Yeah, but then he finished, and I was, nicer and quieter back then. It was just like a lot of blinking, so I wasn't like, I didn't say like, so what you finna do afterwards? I was just like,
You were like,
he's like, yeah, so.
whoa. Hey. Oh, she said in your experience, the cute ones have the worst dick game. Yeah, definitely speak for yourself, sis. I ain't have that
try.
No,
Give me a
it's
meal. Yeah.
ladies, it is not true. Trust me, it's not true.
My story. Just let me no. But yeah, so that ended and he left. We both did not smoke anything. So there was that.
Because he's not a smoker, and obviously you said you weren't either.
So anyway, so that was the end of that experience. We see each other around campus and I do like the wave from afar, like, you know what I'm saying? 6 months go by. My friend says she's out on campus somewhere eating dinner with a friend. So she's sitting there, her back's to the door, and she hears voices, and some guy's like, oh, hey, blank, how you been? So now her ears perk up because she knows the story, right? He's like, yeah, I'm good. So they're making small talk, chit-chatting, and he's like, oh, congrats again on your engagement. And he's just like, oh, thank you. He's just like, yeah, no, y'all been together for a while, blah, blah, blah. So yes, while the baby mom was at home, while he was in college, they were definitely still dating. He was lying to not just me, everyone on campus. And no one found out they were engaged until she posted it on Facebook. So the dick was bad, the head was bad, and he was a cheater.
Well, good luck to sis.
Like my friends remember the story because a couple years ago, my friend's like, you know, they had a second kid. I was like, I don't know how, because if she has the same sex I had, but you know,
Well,
love. Yeah, love makes you do crazy things. So
thoughts and prayers, right? Thoughts and prayers. Prayers. Well, someone says you're single until you're married. Shut up, Paul. You're single until you're married? No. What? Anyway, well, this is the conclusion of Spicy Poke Wednesday. I want to just thank Janelle for being a hilarious. I've never laughed so damn hard on a live before. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, Janelle. Where can the people find you?
Sure, you can find me on Instagram at _J, by the way. You can also find my project, Sex Redefined, also on Instagram at Sex Redefined. So check out our videos. Yeah, so the first season dropped. I talked to Black men, specifically barbers, about sex, Black women, and sex workers. So
Yes, we love to see it. That being said, guys, we will be back in 2 weeks with another live. And if you're fucking with the content, please follow us on Instagram or at The Spicy Studios. Follow us on what am I saying? Follow these Studios on IG and Twitter. And if you're fucking with the comment, we have more crazy, amazing content just like that. And we do have an event coming up June 25th. More details to come on Friday. It's has to be lit. And with that being said, everyone, remember to always keep it spicy. Bye.